Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global News reports that the Canadian government has officially initiated a process to explore options for modernizing or replacing the Canadian military's aging tank fleet. Ottawa has issued a request for information to the defense industry, aiming to assess available market solutions and inform future procurement plans for armored land vehicles. This move comes after an internal Canadian Army document titled Inflection Point highlighted significant deficiencies in the military's heavy arms inventory. The document warned that decades of operational focus on counterinsurgency and peacekeeping missions inadvertently created serious gaps in capabilities. Currently, the Army's armored regiment operates with only a single squadron of Leopard tanks, which are decades old. The urgency for this modernization has been underscored by lessons from modern conflicts, such as Russia's war against Ukraine, which have demonstrated rapid advancements in anti-tank drones and sophisticated tank armor. The government's procurement projects include heavy direct-fire modernization for tanks, recovery, and combat support vehicles, as well as medium cavalry vehicles for a lighter armored fleet. The Canadian press reports that two foreign nationals, 22-year-old Damanjeet Singh and 30-year-old Pardaman Singh, have been arrested in Surrey, BC, in connection with an extortion-related shooting. The West followed an investigation into an April 22 shooting incident where shots were fired at a home, causing exterior damage but no injuries. Police tracked the suspect vehicle to a Surrey residence, leading to the arrest and execution of a search warrant with assistance from the Lower Mainland District Emergency Response Team and Canada Border Services Agency. Both men face charges of possessing and discharging a firearm, with their next court appearance scheduled later this month. This incident highlights a significant increase in extortion cases and shootings in Surrey this year, particularly affecting the South Asian community. Canada Border Services has initiated 446 immigration investigations nationwide into foreign nationals suspected of involvement in extortion, resulting in 118 removal orders, 55 of which have been enforced. Global News reports that Ontario's Minister of Colleges, Universities, Research Excellence and Security, Nolan Quinn, has announced urgent inspections for all private truck driver colleges. This decision comes after a scathing audit by Auditor General Shelley Spence revealed significant shortcomings in driver training programs. The audit highlighted that a quarter of the province's 205 private truck colleges had never been inspected. Issues found included students not completing mandatory training and a lack of testing on crucial skills like reversing or left-hand turns, which Spence stated poses a safety risk for all drivers. Quinn expects all institutions to be audited within the next 6 weeks and pledged annual inspections going forward to ensure the highest educational standards. Opposition leaders Merritt Stiles and John Fraser criticized the government for its delayed response to long-standing concerns. The Canadian press reports that the federal government has allocated more than $800 million towards artificial intelligence technology since 2023. This substantial spending covers various AI contracts and licensing agreements. Notably, the total includes two significant previously announced deals: a $350 million contract with Dayforce to modernize the public service's problematic Phoenix Pay system, and a $240 million investment in the Canadian AI firm Cohere. Beyond these major agreements, the expenditures encompass hundreds of smaller entries, ranging from modest ChatGPT subscriptions costing a few $100s to multi-million-dollar contracts with diverse companies. Public Services and Procurement Canada and Innovation Canada emerged as the top spending departments, largely due to the Dayforce and Cohere agreements. Other departments with notable AI spending include National Defence at $83.7 million and the Canada Revenue Agency spending $29.9 million. However, not all government entities fully complied with the request for information, as the Communication Security Establishment and the Canadian Security Intelligence Service declined to provide details, and the RCMP stated its data was not centrally available. Radio Canada International reports on significant issues plaguing some Canadian visa application centers VACs abroad, run by federal contractor VFS Global and its acquired firm, TT Visa Services, under contracts totaling over $770 million since 2012. Internal documents obtained by CBC News reveal widespread concerns, including third-party fraud, security red flags, technical outages, and allegations of overcharging for premium services. Applicants like Ottawa resident Salah Uddin described unjustifiable and shady experiences in Dhaka, Bangladesh, where he felt compelled to pay for expensive premium lounge access to meet visa deadlines or faced costly resold appointments by third-party scammers. Another applicant, Masood Rana, also paid over $300 for his family's premium services for biometric submission. Canadian officials were reportedly aware of these issues, with one email stating, "We could write a novel about all the fraud we are seeing." Concerns included block booking of appointments by resellers and inadequate security screening for staff in Dhaka. Further issues were identified in Russia, where internet outages and a malware attack paralyzed VACs, necessitating urgent cases to be handled by the Canadian Embassy. Despite these findings, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRSC, asserts that VFS Global has met its contractual expectations and maintains robust oversight. However, critics like immigration lawyer Karina Juma argue that the problems, including data security concerns and ethical dilemmas regarding extra fees, are still prevalent and that IRCC's oversight is insufficient. The current contracts are set to expire in October 2027 with a new procurement process underway. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.